Have you had a slap on the wrist from Facebook recently with an account ban? Especially around this time of the year during Cyber Monday, Black Friday, we see a lot more ad accounts being banned. It can be a very, very frustrating thing. Today's video is going to be about how bans occur, what you can do to prevent bans from happening in the future, and how you can get your ad account back. Before we get started, please go ahead and hit the like button and click subscribe. I really appreciate that. Without any further ado, let's jump into it. Before I go through this, let's just talk about why your account's been banned in the first place. Generally speaking, if your Facebook ad account has been banned, then you've broken some Facebook policy. Whether you meant to or not, you've broken a policy and you are going to need to appeal that. The first thing that you really should do is make yourself aware of the policies that Facebook have. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do that. If you are inside your ads manager and your account has been banned, they will provide you with a specific reason why that's been done. And it's usually going to be on a specific ad, and it will only be if you violated the same policy a number of times. If you've just violated the policy once and you've been running hundreds of ads up until that point without any of the ads being disabled, then it's very unlikely that you'll get your account banned just for a one-off infraction. But if you've been getting ads disabled for the same reason over and over again, at some point, you're going to experience ad account being disabled. There are some exceptions to that, especially around Cyber Monday, Black Friday, as I mentioned before in the introduction. The Facebook algorithm seems to get tweaked up a little bit around that time of the year to account for the vastly higher numbers of advertisers that are spending money on Facebook ads. We always notice that there's a lot more client accounts getting banned where they've been going fine for the entire year, and all of a sudden they get switched off, and thankfully they can usually get switched on quite quickly. Let's talk about how you can get your Facebook account back. Now, I will say that if you have had your account banned and you very deliberately broken the rules, or you thought you could get away with breaking the rules, then it's very unlikely that you'll be able to get your account back. The most likely scenario in which you'll be able to get your ad account back is one where you've inadvertently contravened one of their policies. So I'll take you through what you need to do to be able to get your ad account back. There are 3 steps that you can take. Now, number 1 is inside your Facebook Ads Manager, you'll be able to request a review of your account. Now, when you go ahead and request that review, there's a few things that you should take note of and include in your review. Number 1 is don't try to say to Facebook that they're the one that's made the mistake. It is not going to help you at all, because there will be a human being that's going to look at your review. So number 1 is say, I'm sorry that we contravene Facebook's ad policies. We have since reviewed our ad or ads, and we believe that we may have contravened this policy. If they didn't actually tell you which policy that you got your account banned for, then you're going to need to have a look and see which ones are likely to be contravened and own up to that. And we've since reviewed the ads, changed them, and we've republished them. I've also had the whole team take a refresher on Facebook ad policies, and we're confident that this won't happen again in the future. Could you please review our account and let us know if there is anything that we can do to expedite the process? Thank you very much, and sorry for the inconvenience. It's going to need to be something along those lines where you take full responsibility for what's occurred. Doesn't matter if it was just the algorithm tripping up or whether somebody actually did something that was a little bit in the gray area where they got caught out. Either way, you just need to own up to it and request a review respectfully. 9 times out of 10, that will allow you to get your ad account back quite quickly. One of the issues with requesting the review from within your ad account is that it can take a while. It can take a couple of weeks, and sometimes you need to do it more than once. The second thing I'm going to show you is how you can speed up this process. So if you go to facebook.com/business/help, you can generally get a faster response if you contact the support team directly. So if you go down to the bottom of the page and you click on Still Need Help, Get Started, then you might see a screen like this. You might see something else that shows you a chat support button. If you have any previous cases listed, they'll be shown at the top of the page, and you need to select the asset that you want to submit the case for. Now, if one of these applies, then go ahead and select one of these options. I'm going to select Other Business Manager Issue. This is where you can fill out the form. Now, once you start beginning to fill out this form, you'll notice that the chat option is available. So if it is available, which it usually is during business hours in your country, then go ahead and click on the Start Chat button. By doing that, you're generally going to be connected to a Facebook support person within a few minutes, and you can go ahead and plead your case with them and to get things happening a whole lot faster than if you just submit the form for an account review. So that is option number 2. hopefully that's available for your country, because that's your best chance of getting things resolved quickly. We've used this quite often, and it had the ad accounts activated again within 5 minutes of actually speaking to someone on the support team. One thing to note, there are lots of different people working at Facebook, like tens of thousands of people, and some are more competent than others. Now, if you get somebody who seems like they won't be able to help you straight away, or they're saying, oh, I'm not sure if I can help with this, then there's nothing stopping you from finishing that conversation and then submitting a new case, and then see if you can get connected to someone who can help you out right there and then. Option number 3 is to utilize the Facebook experts team. Facebook experts are the people who reach out to you to say, hey, I've been assigned to your account for the next 3 months. I'm here to provide you any assistance that you want. If you'd like to book in a time to have a chat with me, here's a link to my calendar. The entry-level Facebook expert is someone who has around about 1,000 clients. And the advice that they might give you, you might already know if you're an experienced advertiser. However, I'd still encourage you to actually have one meeting with one of the Facebook experts so that you've then got a contact inside Facebook that you can email if you ever have an account banned, because they may be able to help you get it resolved where other avenues don't work out for you. So hopefully one of those 3 methods helps you get your Facebook account unbanned. As I said before, just make sure you're aware of what Facebook policies are. If you don't do anything against their policies, it's very unlikely that your account will get banned. If it does get banned because of an algorithm slip up, it'll be a really quick process to get it back. So don't panic, just go through the process to request a review, and you should have your account back fairly soon. Before I finish up, just want to let you know that my agency is a specialist Facebook and Instagram agency. We help people create, set up, manage Facebook and Instagram advertising campaigns. If you are new to advertising, you want to get started, or you want to get better results than what you have at the moment, we have a lot of experience with helping people get better results. The only caveat is that your advertising spend needs to be at least $100 per day for us to work with you. So that's around $3,000 per month. If that's you and you want to have a chat with somebody, then there will be a link in the description of the video below where you can book in a time in the calendar to have a chat with one of my team or with myself. We can talk to you about what you're doing in your business, what your plans are for the future, what's been working, what's been not working, talk about the pricing, all that sort of stuff. So thanks again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.